Hey everybody, what's going on? This is John Barrow, CEO of Sell Better by JB Sales, and we're coming up on the end of the year here. So guess what? We got to start planning for the new one. And the best way to plan for the new year is to know exactly what we need to do in order to be able to hit our numbers. Exactly what activities we need to be doing on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis to hit our usually increased quota. So we put together a spreadsheet here for you that's going to help you do that. And it's all based on your activity, the outbound activity you need to do in order to be able to hit your number. So let's take a look at this. We have two sheets here. One is for account executives, full cycle sales, and the other is for SDRs who are setting up meetings. But let's talk about the full cycle sales one here. So, first and foremost, at the top of the sheet, everything in yellow you can adjust based on your numbers. In these examples, the quota is $2 million and the average deal size is 50,000. Now, for our numbers, for instance, if we send out 100 emails, we usually get about a 10% positive response rate. People saying, yes, let's talk. If we do about 100 cold calls, same thing, about a 5% response rate of, sure, let's have a conversation. And if we did 100 in-mails, we'd get about a 15% response rate. And usually these are LinkedIn videos or whatever. So with these, we do about 60% email, 10% phone, and 30% in-mails. Again, those percentages can be adjusted based on what your conversion ratios are in different channels you use. Now, from those, the people say, yes, I'm interested in talking. About 30% of them actually turn into a deeper dive discovery, right? Where we're sitting there talking with maybe multiple people and really talking about there's a need there. Of those, about 50% of those turn into proposals. So, okay, cool. Sounds like a good plan. Let's actually put a proposal together for this. And of those, we have about a 40% conversion ratio, close ratio from proposal to close. Now, again, your numbers are going to be different. I suggest you talk to your management if you don't have these numbers yourself. Now, if your management doesn't have these numbers, I'd be a little concerned. But what you can do to get these numbers is just look at the last quarter of activity for you. How many how many outbound prospecting activities did you do? How many net new first meetings did you have? How many proposals did you send out? And how many closed business? And what was the average deal size? You can use that last quarter as a baseline. Even though those aren't all directly tied to each other, it'll give you at least a sense to use as a baseline. Now, if you fill this thing all out, what it tells you is the activities that you need to be doing on a daily, weekly, monthly, and annual basis to be able to hit your number. And for what we care most about, it's qualified meetings set. So how many qualified meetings do you have to get on a monthly basis to be able to hit your number? So if you're a full cycle AE with no support, what this spreadsheet is telling you that you need 17 meetings a month to be able to hit your target, which means you have to be doing effectively about, I don't know, 25 activities every day to be able to hit that number. It's a scary thing. Now, if we look down here, though, if we get meetings given to us through inbound or SDRs or BDRs or marketing, most AEs get some meetings given to them. So in this case, we got 5 meetings given to us, which means we have to generate 12 on our own. And so with that, we got about 20 activities that we need to do every single day from an outbound standpoint. Okay. Now, a little trick as far as hitting your number or exceeding your number. You want to take your quota. If your quota is 2 million, double it up, make it 4 million. That's going to show you what you need to do to hit your 4 million doubled quota. And look, usually you might not hit that, but you, with that mentality of what it takes to be able to hit that number, you're usually going to crush your quota. Okay. So that's for full cycle sales that gets supported by some inbound and some marketing. If you're an SDR and your main job is to generate meetings, well, then we go here. You put in the number of meetings that you need to generate. So is it 5? Is it 10? Is it 20 a month? And then you do the same conversion ratios. And what it tells you is what activities you need to do on a daily basis to get those meetings that's going to help you hit your target. So get in the details on this one. Understand your numbers. Don't just assume that the company numbers of 50 dials a day or 100 activities a month are going to be what's right for you. You need to figure out what's right for you and take your career, your territory, and your quota into your control. Let's make it happen.